Because as long as we got this breeze, we can keep it short.
I think they will here. They may. I don't know. And it's undecided whether or not they're going to announce the results.
Hey, I want to welcome everybody to the qualifying out here at the HDRA Reno 500, Eldorado Reno 500, outside of Reno. Stepping into the camera. You can see right behind us, Richard Boyle just got done going by. He's going by. You'll hear him go by. Everybody gets a hot lap. And then next up will be the practice, the actual qualifying. First up will be Justin Davis. He drew the number one qualifying position to start. So we're qualifying trophy trucks, Class 1 and Class 10. We got 5 minutes until qualifying, so we want to thank everybody for joining in. We're out here about 18 miles east of Reno off the I-80 at USA Parkway. All this private land, not BLM land, and a pretty good course set up. Roger and the guys at HDRA, Robert Gross and everybody, laid out the pretty wild course. It zigzags in and out of all these canyons. You can see about 15 miles of the course right here where we're at. So right behind me, you can see the start. We'll start here on Saturday morning up on the podium, and they'll finish up on the podium. But right here behind me, you can see the podium right here, and down below us, way down below us, where all the pits are. There's a road down there where all the pits are doing. You only have to have one main pit because the way the course is built, like a clover leaf, it comes back to the main pit. So right now we're just finishing up with the hot laps. Each guy gets a hot lap, and then we'll start qualifying with Justin Davis. And then we're going to get the drivers up here and interview them once they get done with their qualifying. We're going to try to get the results. Last year, we did them at a party, at the Monster Party at the Eldorado. We'll see if we'll be able to get the results before the party. We're not sure. We'll see what we can do for you guys at home. Let everybody know what's going on. Pretty windy out here. The temperature's about 91. Definitely need to get in the shade. It's pretty nice in the shade. Monster Energy setting up a beautiful VIP setup here, which they did last year, which they also did at the 500. We did it in San Felipe, and it's pretty cool for the VIP people can come out here and sit right in there. We got Mike Johnson, Mark Johnson over here. Mark, one of the famous fabricators and a car builder, sitting down here watching for his guys out there qualifying. And right now we're just kind of chilling, kicking back, getting ready for the qualifying. I'm going to go grab my list. So just letting you know, once again, if you just tuned in, we're doing hot laps right now. Everybody got a practice lap following Roger and Robert Gross around to find out where that qualifying course is. Once they got done, they all got a practice lap at regular race speed. And then up next, they'll get the qualifying lap. Only one lap to qualify. And the first one up will be Justin Davis in the 85 Green Army truck, brand new Gemco. All right, once again, you're looking out there. Guys are still practicing. First up will be Justin Davis, Todd Jurgensen, Sergio Salgado, Tim Herbst, Sean Kroll, Zach Langley, Jay Reichert, B.J. Baldwin, Juan Lopez, Troy Herbst, and Cameron Steele. That'll be the trophy trucks. We got 11 of them. In Class 1, we have Dustin Miller in the 151, Clayton Scudder in the 199, Richard Boyle in the 156, Cody Parkhouse in the 127, Sam Berry in the 149, and the 105 of Chad Dorman. In Class 10, you got Peter Hodges, Matt Cullen, Mark Lawrence, Andrew Myers, John Langley, Mike Lawrence, Christian Hall, John Hisu, Norris Brown, and Mike Schaefer. And Mike Schaefer's not even going to qualify today. He's going to take that rear start, so he won't be qualifying. You look down on the track right there, and that Sam Berry down there right now taking his hot lap. Right there's Peter Hodges in the 10 car, that orange car. Around that left turn. Right there you see Kristen Hall in the camera in the red car. See right there with Herb's truck going over that big jump. All right, just finishing up on the hot laps. We're getting ready for the real thing. You can look out as we pan across the valley here. This is what we talked about. As much as you can see of this course, you can see right there one of the trophy trucks. The spectators up here get to see about 15 miles of the course. And this is just part of it, the qualifying course. They'll be running tomorrow, or Saturday, excuse me. Also, we got the AMA National Hare and Hound Series running near right here under. They actually go underneath the course, and they start and finish right here where we are. That'll be on Saturday. Right there, you see that red and white truck. I'm trying to figure out whose that is. It might be Todd Jurgensen's brand new truck. I think that's Todd's, the brand new one, the 44. First time out for him. We know Justin Davis just got done doing a hot lap. They went and checked his truck over, and they're getting ready to. He'll be the first up to qualify. Todd Jurgensen just going through the loop. You saw the loop. That's where they'll finish. So we're just...
Entry for this. You have one more 10 car coming to you before you're... There's 2 more cars. Shortly what they're going with Carlos, so we get the...
All right, the last car out on the track is the 151 you see in there. That's Dustin Miller. He'll be the last one to hot lap.
Go ahead, Robert. What we're going to do is we're not going to interrupt the schedule or the order for Ron. What we're going to do with Ron is we're going to do the whole qualified field, and then we're going to treat him like his own little special event. He can go out, he'll get 1 hot lap in, come right back around and do a timed lap at the very end of qualifying. We're going to give it about 10, 15 minutes. Yes. Copy? I copied that. Timing, did you copy? They're going to do 1 cross at the very end, give them a hot lap, and let them qualify. Once this car's out of here, they're going to give it 15 minutes, let the dust settle, and go from there.
Hang on. I'm here in about 15 minutes.
We're going to let the dust settle a little bit, and then we're going to get started in about 15 minutes. What they're doing, qualifying will start in about 15 minutes once the dust settles here.
We're going to go give it about a 10-minute break, run up the first 10 car, and we're going with Ron Carlos after qualifying. Don't go to the 0 flying bandit. Wrap it, the time locked, and then we'll be done. Robert, timing's clearing something out. Give him just a second, and they'll get right back to you. Okay, so Juan Carlos. That is correct. They're going to give him 1 hot lap and then 1 timed lap, and that is it. At the end. Okay, we can do that. So we're going to wait 10 more minutes here or so. I say Robert's at 10 to 15. If you want to give it 15 and start at 2:30, as long as Robert's good with that, I say it's a go. I'm going to be the time, so that would be about, 2:30 is a great time to start. Robert, did you copy that? 2:30 start time? Perfect, you guys know it. It works for me. Alrighty. Right now I show on my clock 2:15:10. 10-4. Robert, this is timing. Robert, timing's looking for you. We have a car going backwards on the course. DC3. We have a car going backwards on the course. Okay, everybody, broadcast of the blind. There is a car going backwards on the course, BC3. We need to get this car stopped and taken care of off the track.
For those who pledge allegiance to life, liberty, and the endless pursuit of a damn good time, we have one suggestion. Find your passion in Reno, Tahoe, USA. 4 seasons.
That would be them, I do believe. They're coming by us. I will flag them down and stop them right now.
Visit RenoTahoe.com.
All day.
The Eldorado brought you Power Pennies, where you get bonus spins for free play and bonuses follow you. Now, we're giving you more power to win with Power Ponies. Now win 5 times more on hourly races. More power to win. Win free play daily with random birthday bonus. Fantastic Friday slot tournaments. Win up to $1,000. Win Power Pennies at the Eldorado.
In 1997, Wide Open Excursions created a unique experience unlike anything seen before. Each year, we put thousands of adventure seekers behind the wheel of our off-road race cars. With our roots in northern Baja and the natural expansion to Cabo San Lucas, Wide Open is proud to announce our newest location, Reno, Nevada, making this incredible experience available in the United States. Book your adventure today. Call 949-635-2292 or visit wideopenreno.com.
Right, we got that, but the track is cold. No one goes on the track. Parade roll around so that your GPS is the correct course, and they're not going to go speed. So just so you know, they're going to GPS and give them their speed run. Okay, the track is clear. They're clear to run if they're going now. Fine, I was just saying you have a clear course. Thank you. Timing, did you copy that they're going to parade him now?
10-4, and the time is 2:19 and 30 seconds.
Right now, Juan Carlos out on the track for his hot lap. Juan Carlos in the 18 from Mexicali.
Do we have an actual mileage on this loop?
4.3.
10-4, thank you.
Timing. Would you like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go? You bet. Okay, they've cleared the course.
Course is clear. Go.
There's something out on the course. I can see it straight out.
All right.
Yeah, it's somebody coming in off the second loop.
Course is clear, so we're getting ready for the start. It's going to be around 2:30. We got 5 minutes away from the qualifying for the first off the trophy trucks, then Class 1, and then Class 10. So Justin Davis will be up first. He was having problems in the practice. He blew an alternator, so they're working on that right now. So 4 minutes coming up.
Staging, did you copy that?
I might have heard someone call it timing.
All right, here's what's going on. We just found out. We didn't go to the driver's meeting. We're about 4 minutes away. First off will be the 10 cars. So we're going to have 10 cars first, then Class 1, and then the trophy trucks. So right now, Class 10 is up first. So Peter Hodges will be the first car. Okay, you can see in the camera shot right there, we got the zoom on. That's Peter Hodges in the 1080. He'll be first up. You can see the guy with the green flag. He'll give that green flag to take off, and he'll start his time. So Class 10 up first. Got some of the bike guys hanging out today. One of the best in the world, Jake Argubright right here. And Jake is into the Enduro Cross and also the AMA National Hare and Hound, one of the top 3 riders in the Hare and Hound series from last year. Trying to go for another podium finish out here this weekend. So right now you see the orange car. It's Peter Hodges. That really helped out because Justin Davis having to change that alternator. We got 45 seconds to go. And you can hear the radio in the background. We're going to try to let you listen to most of the radio communication. We'll try not to.
10-4.
I mean, you hear him, 1080.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, folks. Here we go. Reno 500. The Eldorado 500, 2013. First car up for qualifying for Saturday's race. Class 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. Peter Hodges, 1080.
10-4.
See that sharp right-hand turn right there. You get on this road, pick up some speed right here. Full speed about right here. About 130 in a trophy truck. Actually, a lot more camera angle than I thought we were going to get. Right there, they make that sharp right.
Timing. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the dust to see. I don't know, will this mess it up if we close the increments down to like 3? I'm just throwing it out there because I'm watching the dust to make sure that everybody's got the same advantage for the same clear air. Are you pre-programmed to 5 minutes, or what's your situation on that?
Yes, we set it at 5 minutes.
Thanks, Roger. That's all.
You see Peter Hodges in that 10 car. Some people think, I mean, this could happen. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Last year we thought a 10 car could win the race overall.
What it is, I can pre-program it.
It's guys have all been out there practicing the last couple days, and from Justin Davis and everybody, pretty rough, pretty tough course, a lot of rocks. You cannot drive a race truck or car at 100%, or you'll tear it up.
Yeah, so whatever position he drew. Whatever position he drew. Okay, so everything's normal.
And he got that back end over.
Thank you very much.
On that 10 car.
We should leave it every 5 minutes just to give everyone clear air. Yeah, I agree. I'm watching it. Same thing I was thinking, because that switchback creates that dust blowing across the second part of the course. He's already been on for 3, so we definitely need 5. Yeah, let's keep it at 5.
They're going to keep it about 5 minutes in between cars, so I don't know what the total, we'll see what it takes Peter Hodges to get around. It's a long straightaway with a jump coming up. Trophy trucks will be really hauling the mail here. And then right up here, there's a big jump. Right there, pretty, not too bad air for the 10 car. Trophy trucks are going to be flying over that thing. There's your scoring loop. They'll go through to get the finish.
1 minute, so you start the next start.
We're in about a minute away from the next car.
Seconds.
30 seconds till the next car.
You guys catch that? 15 seconds to start the next car. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Tell me what number that was. Did you copy the next car as 1001? 10-4. Oh my. Second car is off the track. Hold up. Hey Jake, copy Jake. Hey, we need one more of those gates. Copy.
I am trying, okay? What do you want me to do?
in gear, headed to pit. 10-4. Arlet, Arlet. Arlet.
We got 1 minute for the next car. The second car that went off of Matt Cullen in the 1039, he broke. Stand by. We're going to interview Peter Hodges coming up.
Seconds. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, going off the line right now, the third car. 1001, that would be Andrew Myers. He's won a couple races this year. We're going to get Peter Hodges up. He was the first to qualify. We'll get Peter up here with myself and Mercedes, one of the Monster Energy.
Timing copy.
All right, here we go, folks. We got the first qualifier. What do you think? You were the first guy to go out, Peter.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good course. It was good to have the hot run ahead of time. We had kind of a lousy start. I think they gave us the 5-4-3-2-1 without any real notice, so we kind of missed the start by a second or two. But other than that, we had a pretty good run. I mean, we could have pushed it a little harder. You just don't want to wad the car the day before the race, and you want to protect the car for tomorrow. But we gave it 95%, so it was a good little run. I think we'll finish okay. I think we'll do all right.
Any more practice today at all for the course?
Yeah, I'm going to go back. I got a chance to do the first 50 this morning, and then our second team is doing the whole course, and I'm going to do the last 30 this evening. So we'll get a chance to do the whole course today, and we'll probably do a little bit, some last-minute stuff tomorrow.
All right, we'll get your co-driver in here real quick. Say hi.
All right.
Just give a little shout-out here on the camera. Your name?
I'm Kevin Sokol.
All right, Kevin. Good. You're the navigator. You got to keep him in line.
Oh, I try, man, but it's hard. He doesn't always listen. And he says when he does something wrong, he claims it's my fault. But I guess it always is.
It usually is.
You got to blame somebody, So, all right.
We know it's not my fault.
All right, Peter Hodges right here, and good luck to you on Saturday. All right. We got Mercedes going to hang out with me, and we'll interview the drivers, Mercedes, as they come in, and we'll talk to some of these drivers. You're all done for today. Peter's like, wow, cool. He'll go out there and do some more practicing in a little bit and get the rest of the course down. All right, back on course with Andrew Myers. you can see on the camera out there in the Toyota Vescandido car. Andrew Myers, man, this guy's been on a roll this year. Not very good luck at the 500, but definitely HDRA's done really good this year. All right, we got a little treat. All right, see these gentlemen here? They are from Colombia. It's a long ways.
Yes, it is a long way, but we are here. We got here, George. Thank you very much. We are very happy to be here in Reno at this beauty program, Dirt Life. And, well, we are doing on BC4, Wide Open Baja Challenge cars, and we are just tasting the first impression of the track. It's nice, beautiful, and we hope to get to the finish line.
Just get around and you make it, So you ready?
All right. Thank you very much.
Your name?
Antonio.
Antonio. Yes. Also from Colombia.
From Colombia, yes. Very difficult proof, and it's incredible. Amazing.
Well, this is kind of like known as probably one of the roughest courses in the world.
Amazing.
What do you think?
Yes, it is one of the most difficult sports in the world, really, because it's risky and you gotta be concentrated all the time, and it's a long way, so you must keep on the road, and it is very, I would say, rough, tough thing to do.
Exactly. So good chance for you guys to learn, and just the two of you driving?
Yes, my partner and me prepared for the Dakar 2014.
1-4, the 2014 Dakar. All right, good practice. This will be good practice.
Practice. Yes, very good exercise.
All right. You see a couple guys here. They'll be in the BC4 car. We'll see them on Saturday out here at the Eldorado Reno 500. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to see you at the finish line, George.
You see me at the finish. That's the best part, because you finished. And you'll be here with Mercedes from Monster Energy. She'll be handing out all the special prizes, okay? All right. If you win in the BC class, we give you champagne.
Oh, champagne. Okay, we're looking forward to get that. Okay. Most important is to get to the finish line. To get first, you have to get to first. First, you have to finish.
That's exactly. Got to finish to get first.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. We're going to let these guys go. We're going to get Andrew Myers up here next. He's just coming in. So right there, John Langley in the 10-11 out on the track over that big jump. Got 1 minute to the next car. So 15 seconds. Here we go. Next car up should be Mikey Lawrence in the 10:06. We just had Christian Hall roll over on the track. We were just checking on the number, 1057, right there in the camera. Right now they're getting the 1057 taken care of. We're going to talk to Morgan Langley right here with Mercedes from one of the Monster Energy girls. Well, just step into the camera, Morgan. We're going to tune in on you. Doing it for the cops team. You guys out here in the 10 car. What do you think, man?
I think they set up just a radical infield qualifying course here. I mean, the jumps were awesome. A lot of hard turns. It was radical. We had a good time out there. It really was fun.
You all ready for the big course on Saturday?
Absolutely. I think hopefully we qualified decent, and this is just a great infield here. So, and ready for the race on Saturday.
All right. Well, you got your co-driver over here. Just you driving, or your brother, or anybody else?
My brother's in the TT, and so we got our 10 car and our trophy truck, and we're ready to go.
You gonna do all the driving on Saturday, or are you sharing it?
Splitting it with Dan Martin.
Okay, so you and Dan Martin. All right. I'll keep track of you guys. Well, good luck to you. Morgan Langley, his co-driver.
Bill Ganner, thanks.
All right, Bill, good job, man. You guys will see if maybe you got the podium. See if you got first start. All right, these guys right now in the 10 cars, they took care of the 1057. Up after the 1057 was the Jesus car.
Okay, we're pausing. This is it. I'm stopping here.
Right now, you can see on the camera the 1057 of Kristen Hall is going for that qualifying lap, and like Morgan said, pretty tough.
You'll see Roger's car and stuff. You see some dust kicking up right now down there. It's right about the middle of the valley. Okay, it's opposite where I and Robert are. Looks like Robert's en route to go help. Straight south, so they see Roger's truck down in the valley there.
You can see right now on the camera Roger Norman down there trying to help out and get this thing back over.
He's back on all fours. He's way over there also. Let's get him off course. Just tell me when this is timing. Just tell me when the course is clear, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go from there. 10-4. Tom, clear off the course. They're good to go. They might need a tow, maybe. Are they going to finish this lap? Roger, do you know if they're going to finish this qualifying lap? Probably not. Simon, did you copy that? 10-4. Well, we'll see. Let's just see what they're going to do. Quickest way would be down this road right here, straight ahead, where they're headed. They're good. You want to start at 3? Yeah. 10-4. Minute, 15 seconds. Okay, you can wave those guys off the course right down there at the end.
Weatherman, this is Hall 1057 Chase. Are they okay?
Off the course, order down here. Yeah, they're fine.
Are they going to be able to tow in, or are they getting back in? Do you guys know?
So they're back on a course right now. You can see the 1057 in the camera. They're back on four wheels going again. Their time is definitely not going to be a good time. But it wasn't a tough rollover here on the radio. Just rolled over on the side. Just had to get it back up on four wheels. 30 seconds to the next vehicle. John Jesus up next in the 1048. We'll see if he can keep this thing on four wheels. All right, John Jesus, we can hear him go by on the bottom. We're going to zoom out and get the camera up at the start. We're going to talk to Christian Hall right here coming up, the guy you saw flip over. It wasn't really, Christian, a bad rollover, as you would say, but just kind of went up over on the side and hit a rock. You clipped a rock.
We came into that tight left-hand turn and clipped the corner just a little bit, and it popped us up just enough for that right front grab and popped us right over.
Well, you were running good. I mean, up until that point.
Richie and I, we were hauling ass, and I can say that, right?
Yeah, you can say that on here.
So yeah, we were doing great, and I'm glad we got that out of our system now because that's the first rollover ever, and we'll have to do that again.
All right, here you're talking to Christian Hall, his co-driver Richie, and we'll see you guys on Saturday, man.
We'll be there Saturday, ready to rock and roll.
All right, we'll be hanging out with you tomorrow down on Main Street and spending the day.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
All right, good job. Christian Hall here on the 1057. John Jesus just driving in. He's finished in this beautiful brand new car of his. We'll get him up and talk to him. He'll be up next in the 1048. Norris Brown out on the course right now. Norris Brown. And then I think... So Norris Brown, the last 10 car, because I would think that Mike Schaefer, he took a rear start. He wouldn't have to qualify. You know what? It's not John Jesus. It's... Jesus. Is that how they say his name? Like, bless you? Like, Jesus. All right. Well, I should have known with this giant guy, Harley Lettner, is in the house. We have to adjust the camera to go up to 6'8". So we're right here with Mercedes, beautiful Monster Energy girl.
Best part of getting out of the finish line.
That's exactly, man. So what do you think, man? I mean, it looks like you set a pretty fast lap.
So far so good. I was just want to try to be top qualifier with as bad as the rocks are out there and stuff, be up front and have to get everyone set or chase us down. So we'll see. There's a few more cars to go. They might knock some times off. I don't know.
You know, Harley, I got to say, from this course last year, do you agree that there's a possibility of a 10-car winning this thing overall?
I wasn't here last year, but I'm going to give it a hell of a good try to be the possible Class 10 overall winner.
Because, I mean, last year, I know, Clint Berry and a few of the guys were right there in the hunt, and they had some problems. But, I mean, it was so close. I mean, the 10 cars are just pretty fast. I think there's a chance that some of these guys in the Class 1 and the trophy trucks, I think you guys could, you guys can clip around at a pretty average speed.
Yeah, I think I've raced the buggy or Class 1 and everything. I think with the tightness of the course and the technicality, there's no problem. A 10-car can't be right up front without any problems.
Well, right now, folks, you might be seeing the winner here, Harley Lettner driving with John. And how do we say it? It's like almost like you're sneezing, but but John, is he driving the first part or second or what?
His name's John Shu.
Shu, we call it Shu, okay.
Yeah, and then he's going to do the second 2 laps.
All right. So, Harley, good luck to you, buddy. All right, Harley Lettner in the house, hanging out with us. And I'll tell you, if I'm going to bet man, I'd be betting on that guy to possibly win this thing overall in that 10 car. So out on the course right now, as we step away from the camera, everybody out here watching Norris Brown. Mark Johnson down there, that's one of his cars, watching right there from the top of the hill. We're up on this plateau. It's pretty cool. You'll see it more of this on Saturday when we're here all day. But we can see about 15 miles of the course. I mean, it zigzags around in these hills all around, and it's incredible.
And then it's going to be 3 minutes after the Class 1 start. 3-minute interval.
All right, first car up will be the 151. We're getting into Class 1s right now. 151 on the start line, and that will be Dustin Miller.
First Class 1. Less than 1 minute. He said less than 1 minute, you guys.
So right there, Dustin Miller. Now, these are Class 1. They're going to pick up some speed here. Or that's Norris Brown still, making his way around the other side of the course. 30 seconds, and we'll get the first Class 1 off the line. All right, here we go. Class 1, Dustin Miller. And these guys are going to pick up some speed. Cameraman's going to go, wow. These guys are a lot faster. Watch them pick up the speed right here on the straightaway as they go down. That's a pretty fast straightaway. And then into that right turn. Pick up about 100 miles an hour, right about 2/3 of that way down that road. They'll go over that little rise, and then they'll come up to that sharp right turn. Still dust coming across the course from the other guy, Norris Brown.
The course is still full of dust.
You can hear that Class 1 car out there. We're going to have a lady up just qualifying in that Norris Brown car. His wife will be up here in a second. She is just pumped. She wants to do it again. She had so much fun. So we're going to get a lady up here that can drive the wheels off a race car. She's coming up right next. Now we're going to be starting these things a little quicker now than we were before. We got the second car going off in Class 1. Here we go with Clayton Scudder. Clayton Scudder right there in the 199.
The one just went off. Was that 199? 199. Thank you.
So Clayton Scudder out, second Class 1 car. We'll keep track of him a little bit. We're going to talk to a lady right now coming up. A fast lady for that. All right, we're going to get Norris Brown's wife up here in the camera. Well, you were, is Lauren, right? Lane, you were pumped. You were ready to go another lap.
Oh my gosh, I just want to do that. I don't want to do the race.
It'd be more fun just like a short course. Huh?
Yeah. That'd be a lot more fun.
Well, you know, normally at the races, you're the first one to go, and I always talk to your husband next. You know, he's always finishing. So this is pretty cool. You qualified the car, and hopefully you got number one.
And my really, really good friend, buddy, Dave, comes down from Oregon and co-drives with me, and he was just, go, 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 girl. And I was like, okay. So it was fun.
Well, we'll see in a little bit what kind of times you got. So we appreciate you coming over here and talking to some people out there watching all over the world. And this is one of the fastest ladies in the world right here.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, Lane. And she owns this car.
So much fun. Well, I got the car for a birthday gift for my 50th birthday, so happy birthday to me.
Well, good luck to you and Norris on Saturday in the 1099.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go. And over the finish line is the first car of Dustin Miller. We'll get Dustin Miller up here in a second, and we can hear down on the other side. We got so much action going on. We got Scudder out there, and then we're going to have somebody else going off the line right after Scudder. So we'll be right back with some more people to interview. We want to thank Mercedes, the Monster Energy girl, hanging out with us. She'll be here all week. Tonight we'll be at the Monster Energy party, and Saturday we'll be out here all day at the race, and she'll be handing out some of the champagne and Monster drinks on Saturday with us up on the podium. You can see the podium right there behind us. That will be the start and the finish for the race on Saturday. Okay, we're just picking this up because, people, I'm telling you, the action is going. The 156 right there of Richard Boyle is off the line. This guy is really very fast. I don't know. Corey Holopoff has been driving with Richard. We might find out. Corey could be in this thing right now, just the way we saw Harry Lettner in the 1048 Class 10 car. We're going to talk to Dustin Miller here in just a couple minutes. We'll get him over here and talk to the first guy that went off in Class 1. Stick around. Hey, back here with another driver, Dustin Miller. Good job. And you didn't even know you finished with a flat tire.
No, I didn't. Felt a little like something was robbing power, but the car still felt pretty stable, so we just kept going for it and realized when I came in, they told us we had a flat. So,
what do you think of the course for the qualifying?
It's a little bit tricky. There's a lot of gotchas, and you want to drive a smooth line and don't want to blow corners, but I like it. It was good challenging, and I like the variety of mixing these courses up. And people complain about the rocks or whatnot, but that's desert racing. Let's mix it up and have some fun. So it was a new challenge, and I really enjoyed it.
Are you ready for Saturday?
Absolutely, yep.
All right, well, keep an eye on him on Saturday, the 151. Dustin Miller out here doing the qualifying. We'll find out in a little bit how fast you went, man.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, on 3 tires. Got a flat right there towards the finish. We'll see what kind of times Dustin gets in a little bit. So thank you very much, Dustin. All right, back on the course, you got Richard Boyle. You got Richard Boyle out there getting his times. You got Clayton Scudder. Hey, we're going to go here. Got another couple drivers, actually a father and a son team. We're going to get Mercedes over here with me. We'll get her right in the middle. So we're ready to go here. We got Clayton Scudder here on my left, which is your right on the camera. Clayton, last year, great race here for you. You finished, I think, second last year. We'll talk to your son in a second. It's kind of an idea that he got you into this.
Well, it wasn't his idea. I got him into this and trying to kind of get him to hop in the driver's seat sooner or later. So
he's when are you getting in that seat, man?
Soon, probably next year, somewhere around there.
It's not ready yet?
Well, I don't know. I'm ready, but not ready. I know it's a back and forth thing, but soon.
Seat time, huh? But yeah, well, get that seat time down there, learn a lot. Your dad will teach you all that. Great job last year. And I mean, I think you learned last year keeping it together and making everything last is what got you a good finish.
Well, there was a couple of times where he had to slow me down a couple of times because it's all about just surviving. You got to finish to win here. And so last year we missed it by this much to Mike Mitchell, second overall. We took it with grace and said, we had a flawless day, no flat tires, no nothing. So I hear this track here is about keeping your head together, picking your lines, picking the rocks you want to hit and the rocks you don't want to hit because you're going to hit them. So, and that's what we did. We got stuck behind a couple of guys that really slowed us down last year. It's going to happen in this race. And so we got a lot of good competition this year at this race, and we're looking forward to going out and having a good day tomorrow or Saturday.
From Clayton Scudder and his son. They'll be out here Saturday. Keep an eye on the 199 all day.
Thank you, George.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Good luck. We'll get his son in that seat pretty soon. All right, you guys take it easy. So just letting you folks out there get to meet some of these drivers, the co-drivers, and in between these guys qualifying, coming off the course, and we'll get them up here. We got still a bunch of guys to come. We got a bunch of Monster Energy drivers, Mercedes. We got TJ Flores driving the BJ Baldwin truck. We got the Herps boys out there, and we have Justin Davis coming up. So we got some pretty fast guys coming up in the trophy truck, coming over the line right now, another Class 1 car, and we'll get the driver up here and talk to him in just a minute. All right, stick around. Enjoy the qualifying going on out here at the sports park, about 18 miles outside of Reno. All right, another car going off. As soon as you see all that dust, it's pretty hard. The guys that just finished, that dust is blowing. The wind's blowing out here pretty good. You're up top where the camera guy is. It's about 40 miles an hour. We're getting the wind blocked inside our studio. 30 seconds to the next car. Sam Berry out on the course, and then Chad Dorman just went off the line. So 2 out on the course, and we had just 1 finish. We'll get those guys over, I think, Cody Parkhouse. So we got Sam Berry coming towards the finish. You can hear that car of his over there on the right-hand side. On the camera earlier was Chad Dorman. That'll be the last of the Class 1s. Then we'll get into the trophy trucks. The first one will be Justin Davis. Cody Parkhouse slipping by. He went on over to the pits. They wanted to take care of something. All right, in the camera is Justin Davis, the next driver. First trophy truck, 5 seconds to go. Now here we go. Lost an alternator earlier. Zoom out a little bit. Go down. There you go. Good. Drop down. There you go. Good job. So Justin Davis right there. And they make that sharp turn. So Justin Davis in that brand new Gemco going over that jump. This young man, 19 years old, out of Chino Hills, California, up on two wheels right there. Man. There, you get a nice view, a little bit of dust coming off of the other two, the guys that were out on the Class 1s with Dorman as he just went over. Another minute to go before the next truck goes. Chad Dorman just pulling in. We'll get him up here on the camera. Chad Dorman in the 105. 1 minute to go as you see Justin still out there. Pretty cool qualifying track. Talking to Lane Brown and some of the other drivers, Clayton Scudder really loved it. 30 seconds to the next vehicle. On our list would be Todd Jurgensen in that brand new trophy truck.
One, go.
So 44 out on the track as we get ready to talk to Sam Berry. Sam Berry in that single seat car. And this guy last year led this race until he had a transmission problem. We're going to talk to Sam Berry. We don't really kind of say he's a local guy, but he lives about 3 hours from here. Sam, what do you think, man? Was it a good one?
Yeah, it's good. We had a lot of fun. That's what it's supposed to be all about. You know, they put a lot of effort out here to let us qualify and, you know, get a chance to see all our sponsors out here, and a lot of them are up here from Reno. And so this is really neat. I'm glad that all the associations are starting to do this, because it gives us a chance to go have a little fun ahead of having fun. So qualifying is always great, especially if we can do really good and get up there in the front. So hopefully Roger lets us start like we qualify, and that'll be fantastic if we can get up there in the front. So having a good time.
I know, you know, last year was that way. You know, maybe this year, again, we can see what happens, you know. Because you have been the one guy that has beaten a lot of trophy trucks in the past, and probably has won the most qualifying money in racing to date.
And that's why I want him to start it as the time goes. But, yeah, you know, we're having fun, and that's what it's supposed to be all about. And we appreciate all you guys, everybody out here that comes out and supports this off-road racing, because it's big for a lot of us, and we're not recognized enough. So it makes it great when you get to see the pretty girls out here.
We got the pretty Mercedes right here hanging out with us for Monster Energy. As Justin Davis now there's your first trophy truck in. So we'll talk to Justin Davis and see what he felt. And good luck to you, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We'll get Chad Dorman up here real quick. Come on up, Chad. All the guys are parked over here. Justin Davis just climbing out of his truck. Right now out on the track, we still have Jurgensen. You know, what do you think, Chad?
It's a fun course. It's you don't have the best grip out there. It's pretty silty and sandy, but it's gonna be a close one, I think, between everybody. It's gonna be, you know, trophy truck class 1, like Sam was saying. Hopefully we can mix in there and not start behind the trophy trucks, so we qualify in front of them.
Now, you know, you've already practiced the course, so have you realized it's really one of those courses that you got to be really careful, watch the rocks, keep your stuff together, and get you here first?
Yeah, it's all about attrition on this one. There's no real speed you can do. It's all about, you know, saving the car, making it the 5 laps, and see if you can make it to the finish and save all your tires.
All right, well, Chad, thank you very much for coming by, talking to everybody here at Dirt Live. Chad Dorman, you'll see him on Saturday. Keep an eye on him on the 105. We're going to run a new tracking system out here on Saturday that's going to be an incredible deal where you can track the drivers. We'll have a leaderboard page. You'll also have a deal where you can click on the driver, and you'll be able to find out some stats on the driver, where he's from, what he does, how old he is. And at the same time, you can actually replay it and find out where your driver was earlier in the day. You can track him back and find out on him. So they're testing this new tracking system out here. We're going to talk to Justin Davis coming up, the young man out of Chino Hills, California. Still out on the course is Jurgensen. Justin walking up right here live on the camera, buddy.
What's up, George?
Well, what do you think, man? You know, you guys kind of know how you feel. You know, I mean, did you feel good with that qualifying lap?
I felt pretty good. I think our truck needs a little bit more power. Its altitude kind of kills it, too. Doesn't help. But, you know, we ran a good, solid run, kept it clean, no mistakes, and see what happens. You know, there's a lot of fast guys still to come, and we'll see where we're at.
Well, you were the first trophy truck, so you got to wait for the rest of the guys. There's 11 of you guys. And you look pretty good. I mean, it looks smooth.
Yeah, we felt pretty good. I just getting the truck even more dialed in and just getting more comfortable as more races come on. So, you know, we're going to run a clean race tomorrow, try to get no flats, and just be consistent because a lot of rocks and real technical. So the guy that's going to keep it moving and no mistakes is going to win this race.
You told me the other night you're not going to race this thing at 100%. This is more of a race where you race maybe 50, 60% and keep the truck in one piece.
Yeah, definitely. This is a race one on just keeping it together and no mistakes, because one mistake you could be off a cliff and you're done. And there ain't no help out there. So we're just going to keep it clean and do what we can do.
Well, this guy's already won one this year. Keep an eye on the young man in 85, the Green Army, Justin Davis, the youngest guy in the history of off-road racing in score to win a championship a few years ago when he was only 17 years old. So we're going to let you go find out. We're going to find out a little bit. Okay?
Thanks, George.
All right, Justin Davis in the house hanging out with us. I'll tell you, that is the future of off-road racing right there. Well, we got Jurgensen just pulled into the 44. Out on the track, we're going to check back and see Mercedes. We're going to try to find out where these guys are at, who's out there, as Chad tries to figure out how to get out of here. Sergio Salgado was the next one after Todd, and then Tim Herbst in the 19. So you see these guys out on the course, and they're really mixing it up because 15 seconds to the next one that's going off. All right, the 19 just off the line. That is Larry Rossler driving the Tim Herbst truck. We just heard Larry at the wheel. He will be qualifying this truck. So keep an eye on the 19. Larry could put down a fast time right there. He hit that right-hand turn. The Herbst and Rossler, there are so many wins between these guys. It's incredible. The winningest team in the history of Score Off-Road Racing right here. The 19 and the 91. Right now, Larry Rossler hits that right-hand turn out here to set a fast lap in the trophy trucks. Well, we're going to get another driver up here as one goes over the line. Going over the line looks like Salgado, Sergio, in that brand new truck. You know, you got a brand new truck, man. Kyle, nice seeing you.
Yeah, no, it's a whole new animal for us. Going from a buggy to a live axle, really slippery in the back end, and it's a learning curve. We're fighting bugs with it. We had a fire at the 500, got it all back running again, and came up here, and we're excited. Been up here since Sunday pre-running. I know the track like the back of my hand, and I don't think anybody can beat us unless some too little part takes us out. So,
what's your, okay, we just talked to Justin, and not racing this last year, and you've been racing many. I remember interviewing you when you were 13 years old. The youngest trophy truck driver I think ever that pulled up on a podium in Parker, and I laughed because your dad let you drive that truck to the finish. How old are you now?
I am 18 now. Just turned 18 not too long ago. So.
Wow, that's 5 years, man. But you can't really. Can you really race these things full on out here, or is it beat it up?
No, the track is crazy rocky. If you go hardcore, you'll be just changing flats all the time. The key is just whoever doesn't get a flat is going to win this race. So hopefully that's me, because I've practiced the course over and over, and so far pre-running has gone flawless. Hopefully we can pull it all together with that thing. So.
Your dad driving, Todd driving it all?
Yes, he's going to jump in halfway, and he'll bring her home. He's a great driver. He's really consistent. May not have the red-eye pace for qualifying. That's why they always throw me in there. But for the end of the race and the cars are beat and they need to take it easy, he's perfect to bring it in. Yeah, so it's a good team.
Keep an eye on these guys Saturday. The 44, this is Kyle, the young man, 18 years old, driving the 44. His dad will be driving the second half, but you heard what he talked about. He's been out here practicing since last Sunday, and that's what really counts, because knowing the course, knowing where all those big rocks are, and that's what's going to be the key to get you on the podium here on Saturday.
Exactly. And hopefully all the stars align, the truck works good, and bring home a podium or a finish. A finish is good for us. We haven't finished in a while. So that's the plan. Get a finish.
All right. Kyle Jurgensen in the house. Thanks a lot, Kyle. Good luck. We'll see him on Saturday, the young man. And we got Sergio just in. Delgado, we'll get him up here real quick. While we got the other truck that went off after, I'll run over here real quick for you. And look, the one after Tim Herbst. was Sean Kroll. So I think Sean out there in the 32. So we're going to get what's going on, man? What are you doing?
I'm out of breath.
Well, so you're driving with Sergio this time. We have Matt Lodice in the house. I know it didn't look like Sergio. I go, so here just see Larry Rosser going over, man. Look at the dust Larry Rosser put up. Incredible over there at the finish line. Larry trying to put you guys down. He's trying to be the top dog.
That wouldn't surprise me. He's pretty good. This was our first run for me qualifying. You know, I don't have a whole lot of seat time. I've raced 2 races in a trophy truck, and we're just happy to be out here. You know, guys don't have to work on the truck other than clean it up for tomorrow. And you know, I can't thank Sergio enough, the whole MR crew, Valvoline Next Gen, Circle K, Jimco. This truck's awesome. They're so much fun to drive. Those jumps are hairy though.
It's pretty wild. We were watching you guys out there, and pretty hairy, but did a good job, Matt. Your short course experience paid off.
Yeah, that definitely helped with the cornering, but you know, trophy trucks have a little bit more power than a Pro Light, so you can't just hit the jumps wide open like I could in the Pro Light. And but we're having a blast. So it's going to be a rough race tomorrow. Or on Saturday. We're really looking forward to it, and we know our BFG tires are going to hold up, and we're going to do really good. So we're looking forward to it.
All right, once again, Matt Lodice in the house, getting ready to go Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy, downtown. Matt Lodice with Gemco, works down there at Gemco on all these trucks that you see out here. The one, the Green Army truck, and Sergio Salgado's truck. Well, guess what, Mercedes? We have a Monster Energy driver coming up in a couple minutes here. Larry Rossler just finishing. We'll get Larry up here to do an interview with us, let the folks out there. And another truck going off the line. We'll get you that number. So Zach Langley off right now in the 50 truck. A lot of stuff going on right now. You can see the dust out there all over the place. But 50 truck running out there. We'll talk to Larry in just a minute. You can hear that other truck down below of Sean Kroll ahead of Zach Langley. Zach Langley out in the 50 truck. We got Larry Rosser coming up right now from Monster Energy, which one of our first drivers out here. Another one coming over the line should be Sean Kroll. Yeah, Sean Kroll. We'll get him up here. All right, we got Larry Rosser doing it for Monster Energy, and we got Mercedes right here passing out the drinks. Well, Larry, did you feel like it was a good lap? I mean,
you know, it felt solid, George. You know, this course is really technical. It's narrow and rocky, so I really would like to be up front in the start and sort of set the pace. So if I'm not first, if I could even be second or third, I'll be really happy with that. But, you know, keeping air in the tires on this race course, it's really... You know, we've all gone over the summit, let's say, in Mexico, some of the really rocky stuff. It's like an 80-mile loop of the summit almost. It's really technical. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it caters to me. You know, it's you got to pull the reins back, but you still got to flow. It's just a combination. So the cars feel really good, and the teams, you know, everybody's been putting a lot of hard work in. We've been making some solid finishes. So definitely like to pull this one off.
It'd be a good win for you guys. This race would be great.
Well, you know, Tim and I are leading the World Championship points, and you know, we've had solid finishes, second, thirds, fourths all year. So, yeah, it's time to win one. So we're gonna give it our best.
All right, people out there watching, keep an eye on this truck, the 19 on Saturday. These could be the winners, and the guy up on the podium here with Mercedes and I on Saturday. Good luck to you, Larry.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Keep an eye on him, Larry Rossler. Tim and Ed and all those guys, Troy and Larry, have won so many races throughout the years. It's incredible. Another guy just finished. We'll talk to Sean Kroll. He's here in the 32. The 50 truck out there, Zach Langley going by. We're hearing Jay Reichert out there kind of running around trying to keep you guys up to date what's going on. We got a lot of going on, interviewing the guys, showing you the start, showing we got a couple trucks out there on the track at the same time. So I hope you're enjoying the live coverage out here for qualifying for the big race coming up on Saturday. We're going to get Sean up here in 1 second. All right. Well, we're back with another driver, Sean Kroll. Sean, nice to see you here, buddy.
Thank you. It's our first HDRA race, and having a good time so far.
What do you think of this? I mean, you kind of like the rougher courses, right?
Oh, I do. I'm not used to this. This is some flat tracking, rocky stuff, and I like the bigger holes. That really tells who can go for it, who doesn't, so. But this is something different. I'm always having fun. As long as we're out here driving, I'm good with that.
Well, you've been there on the podium many times, and you and your brother, and it's nice to see you out here in one of your older trucks, the Porter, and we'll see what you can maybe got this thing top dog qualifying. Did you feel pretty good on the qualifying lap?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, it's not my normal truck that I drive, but I mean, I'm comfortable driving. I know what it can and can't do, so I think we did pretty good. If we were in top 5, I'm cool with that, and it's going to be a long race, so I'm not even concerned about trying to get the pole right now, so. I feel good, though. We'll be ready for Saturday.
All right, Sean Kroll here hanging out with us in Reno, and he'll be out there Saturday. Keep an eye on the 32 all day. 32. That's it. Thanks, Sean. All right. Your brother, John? John will be doing all the driving duties on Saturday by himself. We're going to get the Langley truck over here with Zach and talk to him. Right off the line is the 97 of B.J. Baldwin. Of course, we know T.J. driving that thing. T.J. Flores, a winner of one of the HDRA races last year in Prim. So T.J. can do it. T.J. winning a race earlier this year in this truck of his. But right now driving a B.J. Baldwin truck. So we'll see what kind of time he can put that thing down on the 97. We got Langley. We'll get the Langleys over here in just a second. All right, well, we're here with another driver. We got Zach Langley. Zach, what do you think? I mean, you guys, can you feel if it was a fast lap or not? Can you really tell?
It's hard for me to tell. I'm pretty new to the qualifying game. I always come out and think I'll probably be mid-pack, then I'm bottom third, or I think, I was really slow, and then it turned out to be a little faster than I thought. So I think that I had a decent run, and I think I need to work on my braking points, come in a little hotter in these turns. But I've been experimenting with the truck, trying different setups, so, it's still a process, but we'll see where I end up.
Well, you guys are always very competitive. I know, your dad in the 10 car, I know he's gone right this week and can't do it. Your brother Morgan will be driving the 10 car, so that, get the cops up on the podium, man.
Yeah, I hope so. This is a rough course. It's going to be a big equalizer. It's definitely going to be a battle of attrition. I think a battle at will, as much as anything out here. 400 miles is a long way, especially over real rough terrain, rocky terrain like this. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and racing on Saturday.
All right, you heard it from the man. Zach Langley doing it for the 50 Cops Trophy truck. And we'll keep an eye on you guys. Be tracking you all day Saturday, and hopefully you'll be up here with Mercedes and I on the podium and popping champagne.
I hope so.
All right, Zach Langley up here with us. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we've got some more guys coming in. We're kind of finishing up with TJ will be in shortly. He's out there on the BJ Baldwin truck. Just finishing over here right behind us. Got another trophy truck. We'll get him up here. We got Juan Lopez coming up after. So we'll get Jay Reichert over here from Texas. This should be Juan Lopez coming up next. All right, number 18 out on the track. Right there, you can see that bright orange RPM 18 of Juan Lopez out of Mexicali. Yeah, Jay was just asking about the times. We got Jay Reichart here, folks. This guy's out of Texas on one of our shows earlier this year. Jay, what do you think? You feel comfortable? You track pretty tough for the qualifying?
I thought the qualifying track actually left a lot to be said. It's, it wasn't that tough. It's turny. It's kind of flat. I hear the course is a lot gnarlier, for dang sure.
Well, it is, definitely. But, you'll get that down. And you're like the rest of the guys, just kind of keep the pace. You can't do the full-on pace. Just kind of keep the truck together.
Yeah, that was kind of our goal, is just not put the truck on the lid, go fast, qualify in the pack, and just kind of let it sort it out. There's not that many trucks running this race, so it really isn't going to matter too much where you start, unless you're first. That guy's going to run away, but I think we did okay. We'll see where it shakes out.
All right. Well, we're going to talk to TJ next, but good luck to you, buddy. Jay Reichert out of Texas, TJ in, and they tested the new tracking system that we're going to be running on Saturday on TJ and BJ's truck. So I was just talking to the guys doing the tracking. We're going to be able to test and find out what happened on this truck. But we're going to get TJ Flores up here and talk about his qualifying lap. So stick around. We'll be right back. Troy Herbst right now out on the track. Well, we've got a gentleman in the house that speaks very little English, but he does very well at it, and we'll kind of work with him. But Juan Lopez, perfecto lap? Perfecto?
Yeah, there's a perfect. The laps, no problems. It's okay. It's good.
So you're pretty happy. You look fast.
Yeah, it's the maybe fast. Is my son is the cool driver. Is the.
I see. Do you speak better English now? Come on up. This is his son. We'll get his son up here. You've been racing in the short course series. So what do you think of the? You think your dad put down a good lap?
Yeah, my dad is have a 1 lap faster lap. Only one turn with a problem, but everything is perfect.
All right. Well, 18 years old, and definitely doing a great job out there learning driving the short course this year. And you'll be back, of course, at the 1,000 driving. What are you going to drive at the 1,000? Class 8, you think?
Super 8.
Super 8, yeah. But that's a good class, that new class, 6,100. Juan Lopez right here out of Mexicali, and you guys, Tecate. I always get that, neighbors. So Tecate, and then Lalo is from Mexicali, so we get those up. So, but a great team, RPM folks out here with us this weekend, Clyde Stacy and his group, and you'll be driving the 18. Anybody else driving I think Clyde in one of the other classes?
The driver, the 18 is maybe Justin Manuel, 2 laps, maybe.
What Juan's saying is Justin Matney, one of the owners of RPM, might be driving with Juan.
My problem is the
Oh, he's got a brace on his leg here. Do you break your leg or? Tendons in it. Sounds like he probably had some surgery on his leg and had the tendons worked on. Well, Juan, thank you very much for coming by, him and his son. We'll see these guys out here on Saturday. Keep track of the 18, the bright orange truck, all day. We're hearing Cameron Steele's truck come to a halt out on the track, right by the pits there. At the end of the pitch, you can see the truck right there on the camera. So looking underneath the truck, last year these guys lost a transmission after leading the race. Cameron running with Josh Daniel. So right now we're done with qualifying out here at the Reno Eldorado 500. Beautiful facility out here. Like I said, if you're watching this right now live and you live in the Reno area or surrounding, you need to come out and join us on Saturday. We've got a beautiful spectating area sitting up here on top of this plateau. Looking all over, you can see about 15 miles of the course. We're going to talk to Ryan and see how he feels about his ride in the 91 truck. Well, Ryan, our Sierra in the house with us right here. We got the Monster Energy girl here with us. You want to be closer to her? All right. But good job. I mean, what do you think? I mean, can you, is it true, like, if you feel like you had a fast lap, sometimes it's not, or if you felt like it was a slow lap, have you had that in your racing career? I've heard that. I mean, when you thought you really had a bad day, it was really good.
For sure. There's something to be said about slow is fast sometimes, and especially I think a little bit on this course as well. You had to be a little bit patient getting back to throttle on some of the corners because it got so chewed up, especially going towards the back like we did. I think we were second to last behind in front of Cameron. But I tell you what, the trucks ran phenomenal. Where we end up is where we end up. So that was probably the best I can do with the truck and the conditions. And I'm ready to go race on Saturday. So enough of this qualifying and pre-running. Let's go race.
What do you think of the course in general? I mean, you've definitely raced everything. You won about everything. We've talked to a few of the drivers. One of these, like Larry talking, kind of a be patient race, and then just kind of keep the truck going.
I tell you what, Roger wins the award for the most rocks on a race course. So I've never seen so many rocks in my life. And I tell you what, it is going to be so tough. You do. Larry's right. You have to be patient. the only way you're going to win this race is just get settled into a tempo and not make any mistakes. Every corner you can get a flat tire. Every single corner you can get a flat. And so if you can minimize any flat tires and just keep the car on the road, then that's going to be the guy that wins this race. And I hope it's us.
All right, you're talking to Ryan Arciero here. These guys have been there. Really tough, running good in the points. I know your teammates leading the World Championship points right now, and they're hoping for a good finish.
We are too. The team's been working their butts off. All the guys at the shop, that's what it takes for us to come here and be successful is what happens at the race shop. And those guys work day in and day out to give us the best equipment possible. Tim, Troy, Larry, and myself are fortunate to drive such vehicles and work with such great guys.
All right, keep an eye on the 91 on Saturday. Ryan Arciero. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, we got... Well, yeah, we're about ready to wrap this up. Mercedes, what do you think?
I think it's that time of day.
Time to get into town and get ready for the monster party tonight.
Exactly. That's where I'm going to be.
So she'll be there tonight. We'll be out there at 7 o'clock over at the
Rum Bullion.
Rum Bullion. That's where we were last year for the party we had, the monster party. That'll be starting about 7 o'clock at the Eldorado. And
Silver Lake is
Silver Lakes. Oh, the other one. Okay. So many places over there between both of them. It's kind of in between. It's like, right, there's another one going on, the wet T-shirt contest.
No, that's the one I'll be at.
That's your at. See, we got two of them going. Are you judging or participant?
I'd love to judge if they let me. All about it. I'm really good at judging wet T-shirt contests.
Okay. Well, you heard it from Mercedes. I want to thank her joining me here at the race qualifying out here. Beautiful place. I mean, it is nice, a little windy out here. And the shade, we're kind of in the shade right here. The Monster VIP setup is incredible. People will be able to hang out here at race day with you and I as we interview the winners when they come in later on the afternoon on Saturday. So keep tuned in. We want to thank everybody for joining us for qualifying. We're going to kind of cut the cameras down, and we're going to head back to Reno and get ready for some parties tonight over there. Tomorrow, join us all day at Contingency. Now, the way Contingency works, it's a little different. Contingency, at this race, the vehicles get to stay parked on the street in downtown, and tech comes to them. So they don't have to push their vehicles. So we'll be talking to the drivers tomorrow. We'll get some more interviews going on with, we'll talk to BJ Baldwin. He's out here. They just qualified their truck with TJ. We're trying to get TJ over here to talk to him before everything went down. We'll see if we can maybe get TJ back. But right now, we're going to check out and head back to Reno, and hopefully we can get an interview with TJ. Well, we wanted to bring this back. We're going to bring the show back. We actually shut it down because I was misinformed. You know, I thought TJ was in the truck, and nobody told us up top. But that was BJ actually qualifying the truck. Of course, you're going to have TJ run it for the race?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I can drive, I can race. I just can't get in that emergency situation where, you know, we missed a note or something like that, where I'm like, oh my God, we're going to crash. I have to do some kind of procedure to keep from crashing. And in that situation, you know, when you think you're going to die, everything tenses up. And if I do that, then I'll bend the rod on my finger, and then I'll have to take the finger. So I'm keeping the finger.
Finger's more important.
Finger's a little bit more important. I think we made an excellent choice with TJ. TJ has amazing ability to go race fast. He can drive very fast, very aggressive. He's even got more talent when it comes to going slow and taking care of the vehicle. And he's got no contractual obligations with anybody else. He's perfect. He's an up-and-coming trophy truck driver. For qualifying and starting the race, we thought it was a little bit better for me to qualify. I'm more familiar with Rampage. You know, I put several thousand miles in that vehicle, so I'm more comfortable qualifying with it. So we qualified with it. We're trying to get a top qualifier, hopefully. You know, there's a lot of fast guys out here. And then I'm going to go 20 miles and get out.
You do that first loop, come back in, and then right in the pits and then get out.
Yeah, you know, normally I would keep my pit strategy a secret, but I'm trying to get out uninjured as quickly as possible.
Well, we hope you get better, and I know you will. Always.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
BJ here, we just wanted to let you know, was in the truck, going for number one, and he's showing you that finger. Definitely got a rod inside that thing, and it is very important to make sure you don't break those things off because you could lose your finger. Well, once again, we're going to check out of here. We're sorry we brought you back, but we couldn't help but bring BJ back on camera and take care of him.
Thanks for bringing me back. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll put on a show for 20 miles tomorrow. TJ's going to put on a great show. I think we'll be very, very competitive tomorrow.
You picked a great guy. You hit it right on the head. I mean, this race, like we've talked to all the drivers, and, you know, this is your first time up here, but it's so important to keep everything together, you know, tires and the transmission and everything. And I think TJ's that kind of guy that knows when to turn it on, when to shut it off, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great choice for somebody that needs to get a solid finish. I mean, this is a double points race. I begged my doctor to pull this rod out of my finger, you know, for several weeks in a row. And he just says, you know, I have to keep it in. It's not healed yet. I'm getting it x-rayed every single week. So I did everything because I love racing. I love racing. That's my life. I love driving, you know, a $500,000 piece of equipment through the desert at 125 miles an hour. Unfortunately, I have to sit this one out, but TJ, for me, I think is the best choice. He's going to get me a solid finish, if not win this thing.
All right, you heard it from the man, BJ. Number one driver from 2012 in score. Trying to do it again this year.
08, 06.
06. Many, many, many wins. Many, many ones on that thing, you know. And, you know, he wasn't in HDRA, so he can't have the one out here, but he'll have many, many more.
I still got ones on there.
I know. They're hidden. So. All right, we're going to check out of this sports arena out here. Beautiful facility. Isn't this great? Look at the VIP Monster Energy headquarters for you.
No, absolutely. After qualifying, I was going to get some pina coladas. Yeah. After I got the race truck, I might have a few beers and be a spectator. It's been a very long time since I've been a spectator. So
come up here with us, you know, during the race.
Oh yeah.
Get out,
sure.
Come on back up here and hang out with us at the VIP. Monster would love that.
For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get out, hang out here for a little bit, and then probably go up in the helicopter and watch and you know, hopefully TJ puts on a good show, which I know he will.
All right, well, you heard it from the man, hoping TJ can do it on Saturday and put Monster Energy on the podium. Maybe 1, 2, and 3 with the Herps. You know?
Maybe just one.
Well, you care about him, but those are your, buddies, you know?
Boys. Those are my boys, but I still want to beat them, you know. They're very, very good drivers. You got Larry Rosler and the Herps guys. Cameron's a very good driver. He won the first race of the year. They got very competitive equipment. You know, they're my bros. You know, and we have a lot of fun outside of racing.
Well, I mean, the hospitality that we had doing the show there, the last show, you missed. But we had midgets, 5 midgets, and 3 showgirls and
little people.
Sorry about that, folks. Little people, you know. But that was pretty cool. You know, Elvis. We had a little, 4-foot Elvis, and it was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed all that.
Yeah, you missed it, man. We invited you. You were invited. Let's get your little boy up here. Come on up.
Hey, Baba.
Jaden is in the house, and Rambo's here. Jaden, say hi real quick on the camera. We have to pick you up. Have your dad pick you up. Rambo's got the cord. All right, this young man is the future right here of off-road. This will be the next B.J. Baldwin. Jaden, right? Is your daddy pretty fast?
Yeah.
How fast?
It's faster than you go poop.
Faster than you go. My God. He's a Baldwin.
Takes really fast poop.
Yeah, fast poops, huh?
We need to work
It's
on
faster than any mud truck.
You're the PR man for Baldwin Motorsports? Okay, buddy.
Who do you want to win?
Dad!
That's right.
Want to sing a little song? Can you sing? No. All right.
Sing Gin and
All right.
Dr. Dre.
Take his hat. Thank you.
Ooh, my hat
I need another one. All right. We're out of here. Everybody, we're going to head back to Reno. Get ready for the monster party. What is that? Is that your sword, man? Lightsaber. He used to have a samurai sword on his back. Jaden, what happened to your sword, man?
He cut too many people in half.
Cut people up?